Hello. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. We are at day 13 of World Watercolor Month, slapping paint on paper. I am super excited about today because it's the last day of our family reunion. Everything was amazing. It went wonderful. It ended up today great. So I'm going to give a little bit of time for people to possibly get their notifications. My desk is a mess. As you can see, I still haven't moved too much of anything, but I was trying to get it together because I wanted to slap some paint on some paper, and I really, really, really wanted to take today to paint. Team replay. If you are here, thank you for joining. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you could hit that thumbs up button for the replay to let YouTube know that you guys are here, because once I get off live, you guys do show up. So thank you, Team Replay. Hey, and if you are watching this live and you just wandered upon it, YouTube referred it to you or dropped it into your for you kind of thing, however that works out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're not subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you would join us over here on Slapping Paint on Paper. That's what the channel is called, because that's what we do over here, is slap paint on paper in any form, mostly watercolor though. And it is World Watercolor Month, and that's what we have been doing in some form or fashion. Today's prompt is cavern. I think that's pretty interesting. It's an interesting prompt, and I'm curious to know how people are going to use it. So if you do slap some paint on paper and you are using the prompts, do hashtag World Watercolor Month, so that way we can see what you do, and kind of get a little inspiration from you. Because me personally, I haven't really had time to think about the prompts from, other than turtle. I did some green paint. Spicy, I did some red flowers, slapped some red paint on the paper. That was my version of spicy. But this weekend, like I say, I've been dealing with family reunion and hanging out, having fun. So once I finish with the live, I really haven't been in the studio. So I am happy right now to say that I am going to be catching up with all of that. And we are going to get back to slapping paint on paper 100% for the rest of the month. For sure, for sure. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to have to do with my desk, because it kind of cracked because I had something on, what do you call it, clamped to it. And I didn't think I had it tight enough, but it cracked it. So I'm going to have to get on YouTube, TikTok or something to see what do you do with glass when it's cracked, because I don't want to run my fingers across it and get some, what do you call that stuff? Glass in my hand. It's literally over here. I keep something over it. It's over there. But yes, so the Create Joy Studio, where we will be slapping paint on paper, where we heal one brush stroke at a time. I have all kinds of new stuff on my desk. I don't even know where to begin because all of it is new, yummy, yummy, yummy. So I don't know. But I do know I want to talk about a little bit about how we're celebrating World Watercolor Month with joy. Over here, I've taken slap, as in slapping, and taken the S, the L, the A, and the P, and kind of given you some, like taking the S to mean set up space to create joy for you. L, load up joy with color. A is act or activate your joy, meaning you're going to have to do some self-care. This is all for self. It's not about anybody else. And P, pause. If you're not taking care of yourself, pause for some self-care, right? So imagine waking up to a world where every worry is just another pigment waiting to be turned into brilliance on paper. That world does exist right here, right now, because it's July and it's World Watercolor Month. And for the remainder of this month, we've been on this journey. I started, once I got off my cruise, I think at day 4, where I started back doing the lives. And we're going to have, I want to give you an invitation to paint your way back to joy if you need it now. And we do have prompts. They do have prompts. Doodle wash. You can go to worldwatercolormonth.com if you want to get any more information on this. This is the official 2025 prompt list, and it's going all the way up to 31. And today we're on 13, which is cavern. I'm very, very curious as to how people are going to paint caverns other than being cavern, like a cavern. I'm thinking more cavern in the water, cavern like under, like I literally just came from Bermuda and they had caves up under. And so, and you have caverns that we went under, like really walked down so many feet in a cavern where the water that drips down causes it to make, I forgot the name of it. I have, but it was beautiful. So that's what I was thinking about for a cavern, but that didn't motivate me to want to create joy with it. So it'll probably get stuck on a piece of paper somewhere. But in the meantime and in between time, I want to slap some paint on some paper. Now remember, we started out kind of a couple of last week with mixing colors. And when we mixed the colors, we kind of had opera pink and black, opera pink, black and white. We had the greens, and then we had the blues, and then we had the gray, the blues, and I think the whites to get gray or to get Payne's gray. So I'm curious to know if you have been following along and you have been making you some recipes with watercolor. Drop me a comment in the chat. In the chat, or drop me a comment below this video if you're on Team Replay, so that I can know, or you can tell me what what did you paint. I'd be very interested to know what you have, what recipes you came up with. Now, remember I told you we had a whole bunch of new colors in the studio, and tomorrow is Monday, which will be our regular Monday time, and I'm going to possibly mix up some more because I got a whole bunch of colors, and I want to take my sheet and I want to use these colors, right? Indigo, burnt sienna, olive green, madder rose or madder rose, opera pink, quinacridone rose, rose madder lake, and Payne's gray. Now I made my own Payne's gray. So that's going to be very interesting to see what that's going to look like. And I wanted to use these colors with my Rosa Gallery colors, but then all of my other colors came in. So I kind of got a little squirrel brain over here. It kind of that's just where it was. So let me tell you why this month matters to me. World Watercolor Month began in, let's see, we're celebrating 10-year anniversary. So it started in 2016. We're in 25, and it's 31 days of watercolor. That's right up my alley. Why? Because I love watercolor, right? So, and you get to have global, meaning it's everybody, because it's World Watercolor Month, and the hashtag is World Watercolor Month. So you do the hashtag, you go and just put in hashtag World Watercolor Month, maybe on Instagram, Facebook, and then it'll pull up all of the things, and you get to see how people are using these prompts. And the prompts are just very, very interesting. They're not so much as for you to paint them as it is to say, well, today is cavern. How does that motivate you to paint? I think about cavern, I'm thinking about a dark place, think about a wet place. So that probably makes me think of a black, maybe think of blue, or something like that, because it's a cavern and it's up under the water. So that is how that works out for me. So why World Watercolor Month matters to me is because I get to slap paint on paper every single day. I'm doing that anyway, but I get to share it with you guys. Each brushstroke raises awareness for me and my mindset, right? It gets to let me know that how I'm feeling. When you take the colors and then you turn them into something as beautiful as this, right? So color is emotional, kind of like an emotional reset button for me. Science shows that warm hues trigger the dopamine in your brain. Cool hues calm cortisol. This is proven science facts, right? So, and then you have the complementary contrast, fire up creative flow. So, why not slap paint on paper every single day, right? So, every time you swirl ultramarine into burnt sienna, not only do you get some Payne's gray, but if you drop it, you drop a little opera pink into fresh water, you literally rewiring your mood. So that's why I like it. That's how it's created joy for me. And when you think of the colors as a mindset, switch that you can flip on or flip off like in 5 minutes. There's no app, there's no subscription. You just have a paintbrush. And here, you can bring your chair on over here. We have a guest in the studio. My granddaughter is still here, so I thought she was asleep, but she popped on in that door real quick. Um, but that's what you get to do. Like everybody has the app, they have the phone, they have YouTube. Of course, here we are on YouTube right now. They have physical, like you got stuff in your hand. But think about it. You think about this. You take a paintbrush. Let's get our paintbrushes. And let's give you this paintbrush for your future when you get ready. But let's say you got a paintbrush, right? And you're going to take a paintbrush, you're going to take some paint, you're going to take some water and a piece of paper. That's it. You go, and remember, slap is set up space. S in slap is set up space. And you're going to sit somewhere. Like today when my granddaughter was sitting in the at the family reunion, when we finished with church or whatever, and she was sitting there, and I had my little pouch of pens, and of course I had paper in there. So I actually did. She wanted, she got it, and she started drawing. Hey, where's that at? So you can show that what you drew. And so something as simple as that gave her the time to not sit there and have to worry about like whatever it was she was doing. But she pulled out an iPad, pulled up a drawing app. A drawing. Somebody was drawing on YouTube. She pulled the book out and she took the pens and she started drawing. So that is another way that like you get to switch the mindset instead of it, being fed all of the stuff that is on TV, YouTube, or whatever, or scrolling TikTok. Not that I'm saying that anything is wrong with any of those things, but what I am saying is sometimes you have to take a pause, right? Take one conscious breath and notice how you're feeling. Check in with yourself. Make sure that you're okay, right? That's all. That's how I took slap, S-L-A-P. I took slap out of slapping and said, set up space, load up your joy, act or activate, pause, check in with yourself, give yourself permission. Okay, so here's the book that we had. I gave her this book, and which way is it? In the back? Oh, there we go. How far back?
Pretty.
All right, yeah, give it to me. So I'm giving you permission. I want to give you a permission slip to take care of yourself, right? No matter what's going on in your life, pick a color. Look at this. So she had, it was on her iPad, and she was drawing the girl. Where's the other one? Yeah, and then she did this one. So how old are you?
8.
Okay. And what's your name?
Isaiah.
Okay. So Isaiah likes to draw. She does all of the things. So she has a creative mind. And yesterday, for those that wasn't here yesterday, she was here in the studio yesterday. She did waterfalls and she did what is these? Pads? Lily pads.
No, lily patties.
Lily patties. My bad. And then she did lily patties over here and a rose. And then we did, this one was all about blocking out. So you want to have boundaries. So we put washi tape across the paper, and that was hers. And I think I've moved mine. But this was the one I did yesterday as well. So again, we took the time, even though we're in doing our family reunion, we took the time to still hang out and create. And it doesn't take that much time, guys. Like, that's why I want to give you permission to experiment.
I drew something else too.
Okay, that's why I want to give you permission to experiment. Don't worry about perfectionism. Don't procrastinate and don't avoid. Those are just untested palettes. So whatever it is, like we got colors over here. Oh, is that a doggy?
A cat.
Cat. Okay, a cat. Paw
print.
And we did is this a path?
Yeah, but it's like a bridge, but I did red like concrete, like red the concrete, like the
Oh,
red
gotcha,
concrete.
gotcha. And that's the last one you did? Okay, cool.
I was gonna do another one later.
Okay, well, you got your pen, so. And this was a book that I have in my purse that I usually carry because when I am needing to do something or whatever, um, not, well, yeah, these were when my husband had surgery. I had my book, did some doodling. But it's been poppies and roses, me drawing, sketching. I don't do a lot of drawing, don't do it. So I've been trying to be more intentional with doing something different. So these are poppies that I actually drew, and I look, my sketch poppies look better than my watercolor poppies, I would say, but I'm not going to be too hard on myself because I still think that my
Watercolor.
watercolor poppies, they still
Oh
look
yeah,
good.
those are pretty. I like that.
Just they are cute. However, this is what I was going for. But I am giving myself permission to not stress. I pause and I take a conscious breath and I be like, okay, I like these and I like these. And I'm taking the time to continue to do what I said I was going to do. Factor hobby. So then I think this is watercolor pencil that I drew it with. So those are poppies. And then I keep the date. I'm trying to keep up with the dates, but those turned out good too. So, yeah, those all poppies. So we did some watercolor poppies. I think I did Thursday or Friday. No, let me see. Wednesday or Thursday, I think I did these. So you want to try some poppies? You want to try some of these? You think? You think? Let's see what you can do. Okay, so we're gonna take all of our stuff. Oh, here, you put that over there so you can keep that over there because it'll get lost over there.
I put it right here for now.
Okay, as long as you don't forget it. All right. Remember today for World Watercolor Month, the thing is cavern. How would you use cavern? The prompt is how would you use cavern in either your watercolor, your painting, or writing it? I don't know. Like I said, I think about cavern, I think about dark colors because a cavern is deep down and is dark. So that's how that would be. So I don't know. But the prompt for today, if you're keeping up with us and you're going on with World Watercolor Month, the prompt for today is cavern. Cavern. Okay? All right, let's sit that over there. And again, I got so much watercolor on my desk. I am one happy camper. So I even have some watercolors we had Happy Mail that I haven't even swatched out. So we'll get those put down sometime during this week. The one thing I can tell you about World Watercolor Month is there's nothing boring about the time. Oh, and these are some more that got done.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Yeah, this was a reset. As in I did what I said, set up a space, which is I always have space set up in the studio. But it was a funky day and I was swatching some colors and just slapped it down. So, yeah. Okay, that's that. Got these. These are these yummy colors right here, Intense. So we already swatched these and we still got some paint from yesterday in our palettes. So we got a lot of paint already out. So we're going to use that. All right, so if you are here and you're on Team Replay, or if you're scrolling through and you dropped on the channel and you haven't subscribed to the channel, come hang out with us for the rest of the month of July. And you get to join me on Mondays and Wednesdays. That way once you subscribe to the channel and you hit that bell notification all, you'll be notified. I need the paper. What do I do with the paper? You'll be notified you'll get them, if you have it set up where you can get a notification. Because I send out notifications so that people can know when I do go live. Like now. Today was a weird kind of time. It's Sunday. I usually don't go live on Sunday, but we're going to do it. Right? Here we are. I thought it was paper right there on top of this. No, it's not. I thought it was a whole oh, I know where it is. It's under here. There we go.
Yeah, it's a whole pack of paper.
The whole pack of paper. Yep.
I moved my leg.
There we go.
Oh,
All right.
the whole thing was in the trash can.
No.
This piece right here when it flew
Here we got, so we're going to do some watercolor portraits. Let's do that. Yeah, so we're going to give you 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 for you. And because I already have them cut off, I didn't need the paper at all.
Oh.
All right, I got my brush. And I got 1, 2, 3 for me.
Three
All right.
of each.
3 of each. Okay, so now you get to choose. You got your water. It's still there from yesterday, so it's still good.
But it isn't filthy.
No, it's not filthy. I pulled all the filthy water out. I did. We
And this
try to
one's never
clean water. Yeah, but see, this one has blue.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Let me tell you a secret about it. See how this one is purple? I would tend to keep this water and use it for just purple, right? And then that means the water get more purple. So then when all your pigment kind of gets in there, you still can use it. So let's mix this up. It's blue, right?
Okay.
All right, and let's see. Watch this. Let's get this in. Don't want to use those. But it will still go down. Let's mix it up. And it won't be like dark, but it'll be real faint. See, you can still see the blue.
Like the last one I had, when it was like a golden river, like that.
Oh yeah.
But you can hardly see it when you're in the camera.
Right, but it came from just the water. So sometimes if the water is one color, I won't throw it out. I'll still use it. So that one's purple. Now, if you mix that with something else, so let's do this.
Okay.
Only put purple in there, and then we'll put the blues in this one.
Okay.
And then we got clean water right here, so we can clean our brush.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, or you can put the pink when you're cleaning the pink out.
You got another one right here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that you got a clean water and I have a clean water. Okay, so let's get to slapping some paint on some paper. And if you want to learn more, do more. If you want to learn more, definitely want to learn more from me, you can go down in the description box below or somewhere down there. You can join me on my Patreon. My Patreon is more than just watching me paint or listen to me chat. We go deeper into a roadmap design just for you, because using a watercolor brush to heal, it's not just from the grief of a loss of a loved one. It could be, you lost a job, you lost a relationship. Like, it's a number of things. I think grief is anything that makes your heart hurt, right? So we're going to be doing this. And remember, today's prompt is cavern, but we're not using cavern. We're just giving you the prompts, but we're still going to be slapping paint on paper using watercolor. Why? Because it's World Watercolor Month. And we like slapping paint on paper. We're going to let paint joy flow on this paper, and we're not going to be fearless about it. We're just going to do it. Okay, so you're going to do you want me to put it down first? We're going to okay, we can do poppies, but we don't have red. We do have some colors right here. That's kind of poppy-ish. Yeah, so I'll start out with here. We'll do, just kind of, and let's get one piece because I don't want to mess it up. Okay, and the other thing you're going to do, remember I said we're just going to slap the paint down. Just going to go kind of, let me give you something so you can see.
Okay.
What did I do with the one? So you can kind of use it as a guide. Let's see if I don't think we got poppies in this book. I don't know if poppies are in this book.
Ooh, those are so cute.
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
All these beautiful colors. So this is the book that I've been using to kind of make my...
sketch out ooh, that's pretty. I like that one.
This one?
Yeah.
So that's a lily.
Like a lily.
Yeah, so like lily. Okay, so let's kind of use this one. Now, remember, you can do it however you want it. Okay, guys, so this is the one she's gonna do this one, and I'm gonna kind of do poppies in my mind. So that one's cool for you? Okay, do you want to sketch it first, or you want to just paint with the paint?
Sketch it first.
Okay, well, you need to get your pencil.
Okay.
Here, let's spin this around. Oh, there's pencil.
Yeah.
There you go, little one too. All right, you want me to leave this open for you?
Oh yeah, it's not that. It's too thick.
Oh yeah, you wanted to trace it. Yeah, you can't trace it with that. But I think you'll be good with it. The other way. Hold on, let me get this one. This so it can stay open for you. Okay. Put this up here, and that holds the book open.
Yeah, it looks like somebody's holding the book.
Absolutely, and you get to. So let's put this right here. All right, guys. So she has her visual. All right, we're not using blue. If you use blue, let me know. I'll move the blue water back over there. Okay, so I've just kind of taken this and laid that down. And then, so the whole point is remember to pause for some self care. Today I get to hang out, so I'm hanging out in the studio with my granddaughter, and we've been having fun the last couple days just hanging out because she is just as creative as I. So it's fun when you have somebody that can relate to what you like to do. Um, so I have a couple, actually, one, two, I have three granddaughters that are very artistic, I must say. Okay, let's kind of put that there. Okay, you got it?
Not really, because this
Not
is my
really.
piece, and this piece is supposed to be a little bigger, and this piece is supposed to be small.
Well, however you choose to do it, that's fine. Hi, Derwood. How are you? Welcome to the studio. I have a guest in here. My granddaughter and I are just sitting here slapping paint on paper. Everybody else in the house is pretty much asleep because it's been a very, very long day. But I'm not. I'm gonna go to sleep after I finish with the live, and then that way I'll sleep through probably half of the morning tomorrow. But I didn't want to go to sleep and then be up all night. All right. So, oh, I see what you're doing. So here's the thing. So here you go. Let's look at it this way. I'm not good at sketching. All right. So we'll let that one dry over there.
So you want to get a new piece of paper?
No, no, no. We're not going to. You're going to use the same paper, but I'm going to take. That's purple, so I'm going to use purple.
Okay.
Wake that up a little bit. So Derwood, I got a whole bunch of new watercolors, and it has been because this past weekend has been my family reunion, so I haven't been really swatching them, and playing with them like I wanted to. But I did open and do a couple because it's World Watercolor Month. So, but I got some Intense, which is Renaissance, and then I got some Sennelier. Y'all, I can't pronounce it too much. I got blues and greens in Sennelier. Sennelier. You know what I'm talking about. So I got a whole bunch of blues and all of the things because I'm going to make a palette of just all of the greens, different brands. I figured out I have 30 brands of watercolor.
What?
30 brands of watercolors. Yes, 30 brands. Don't judge me.
I know.
So the colors I'm going to do, it was the first time I've had them. I think y'all were talking about them in the chat. And so I got the blues. Well, I got some blues, not all of the blues. The blues, I got blue and schminka. And I got greens. So I'm going to do a palette of greens and blues and greens and blues. And I think it was another color. No, I think that's it. Yep, the different shades. Here we go. There we are. Different shades of greens and blues. So I have all of these. And so I'm going to take of different brands and put them in a palette so I can say which color I love. Like I can't tell you which brand I love in greens. I can't tell you which color I love in greens or blues, but I know I like greens or blues and some pinks. So that's the journey I'm going to be on during the rest of World Watercolor Month, and kind of giving people some ideas maybe to do some things. Now, okay, let's get back to
this.
So, baby girl is trying to do this. Now, okay, remember, hold this. So you hold that. Let me look at. I'm not really gonna look at it.
Like
but
this?
yeah, but did I put some paint on here?
Yeah,
we
you
got
did.
some paint on there. Okay.
Just give me a little more.
I think I started out with the wrong color, but no worries. We're just gonna kind of do this. See, you kind of just slap the paint down on the paper, and you go outside. So we're just gonna kind of go around like that. All right, and then we got a little right there, maybe a little right there, maybe a couple there, couple, doop doop there, and boop boop. Okay, we're gonna let this dry.
Okay.
Because this gets done better. So the flower she chose was this lily. So I started out with the base of it. Now once we go back to this one and work on this one and she work on the other one, this will dry and then we'll build up and hopefully, prayerfully, it'll look something like this. But remember, it's not about perfection. right? It's about just using what you have, your talent or whatever it is. If you see this and it encourages you with the color, it's just supposed to make your space, give you a space to pause and have fun. That's it.
Let me use my brush.
Your brush. Okay, you're gonna. Where's the other piece of paper?
Oh,
Here.
it's just flipped over.
Okay, so there. So now we're gonna let this dry. So we're gonna sit that up there.
So
All
how
right.
did you do that again? Just
Okay, so remember yesterday I told you to hold your brush kind of loosely, and we use the side of the brush, the belly of the brush. This is called the belly right here. So kind of when you lay it down and mash it, and then you just use the tip. So because you got that one, you can just swoop, swoop, swoop.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Let's see what you got. Show us what you got. Remember, you got to come over here so they can see what you're doing.
Let me get a little more of that.
Okay.
Like this.
I think you might need a little more of that.
Yeah.
Did you wet your brush? No? Okay, we got to wet the brush and then you go in. So here.
Oh.
Yeah, well, always wet your brush first. Right there. Here, let's turn it around so you can see it. There you go. Okay. Now, remember, so take your brush and just swoop. And go around in the circles like that, like I did. There you go.
No, it's not big enough.
That's all right. Okay. Go down. There you go.
You gonna put one right here?
You got whatever. Yeah, you got it. So if you want it like that, yeah, there you go. Kind of put them a little bit closer.
Closer.
Just a little bit, so that yeah. And remember, you're holding it too tight. It's not a pencil, so remember, loosen it up a little. There you go. Okay, put a little bit more water, a little bit. Okay, now swoop it around again.
Too close.
Down.
Like that?
And if you need to turn your paper so you can swoop it on. Keep swooping, keep swoop. Go, boop. You're choking up on it again. Remember, loosen it up. There you go. And just, like, here you go. See? Swoop. Swoop. There you go. Swoop. There you go. You got it. There you go. Mash down a little bit. Remember, you're getting choked up again. And mash down and swoop back. Smash, swoop. There you go. That's a good one. There you go. All right, she got hers. So she got hers.
These side right here, it's a little too close.
But here's the thing: they're gonna get closer. Cause see how they're close on there. So, but you have to do your base. You're gonna put one in the middle. Okay. So you have to do your base, and then we build on top of it. You got to turn your paper around so you can do it. There you go. There you go. Make that one a little thicker.
A little thicker.
Yep. So lay the brush down. There you go. There you go. Okay. So because as we build, say good job. That's a good job. He said good job. So as you build upon it, this is the thing. Remember what I said? See this? We've dried this, and I'm gonna try not to contaminate stuff. All right, so but I'm going to take this because I want it to be a little bit darker when I put my other ones around. So we're going to kind of go in there, and I'm going to swiggle, 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 swoop. Swiggle, swiggle around, swoop. Come down around. You just kind of want to. No, you want them close, Isaiah. Yeah, you want them to stay close. So when they dry, you're going to put some more in the middle of there. See, these are close. See how close mine are?
Yeah, but it's not like all in the middle like that when I have to put the stuff in the middle.
Right, but it's layers. You have to do it one layer at a time. So this is probably going to take about 4 or 5 layers. Yeah, it takes some time. So yeah, it takes some time for watercolor because it's like not with your pencil. Like you can do it with your pencil and keep going. But with watercolor, it needs to dry.
Yours dry fast.
It kind of didn't. It's kind of still a little wet, but yeah, just a tad. But hold on, let me show you. I think I'm gonna give you a fatter brush so that way when you lay down the paint, you can see because I want you to. This will probably give you what you want.
You like yours?
Now remember, you gotta wet your brush and don't choke up on it. Wet the brush. Just stick it in there and get a bath. There you go. Now kind of dab it on there, just a little bit. All right, now get you some paint. Swiggle it around in there real good. All right, is that wet? I don't think you got that brush wet enough. Dip it. There you go. Okay, now, yeah, see, there you go. See, you got pigment on there when you see it right there. Now, wherever you said that it's not big enough or it's too close, you're going to go in the middle of the white spaces.
Okay.
Not on the dry ones, but in the middle, because see how it is right here? These were built on top of each other. Okay? So let's see.
So dab it on here?
Yeah, so you can do it right in the middle. Right in the middle. All right, that brush, you're going to have to lay it down. Mash it down, mash it. There you go. There you go. That's a good one. Okay, so I think your brush isn't wet enough, though. All right, now get you some more. There you go. All right, I think you're good to go now.
So do it on top of it?
If you want to do it on top of it, you can. Right? See? Now let me show you what you did. See how it's shaped right there? Okay, that's what you just did with that one. So go on to the next one.
Ooh.
You gotta hold your paper now. You gotta use both of these hands. There you go. See the colors? See the difference in the colors? Yeah. You gotta go straight down. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay. Yep. Yep. See how they're building? You're building it up. There you go. Good job. Good job. Okay. And come all the way out for this one. Start. Yeah, there you go. There. Whichever way you want to go. There you go. Boom. All right, so we're going to let that dry. Look at, so she's getting a good job. She's doing the layers. So there we go. All right. It takes time and practice, but you're doing it. So we're going to let this dry. Now, get your another sheet so we can let that one dry. All right. Now, do you want to do the same thing or are you going to do something different?
Different.
Okay. She said different. That was stressful? A little bit? Technically. Do you think it'll get easier for you?
Sure.
Okay. Let me show you something with this brush. We got paint on this brush. Come all the way up here. Put it up there so they can see. Okay. Now I want you to take this brush and you're going to hold it like this. Oh, I forgot you're right-handed. I'm left-handed. Boy, I tell you. Okay, you're going to take it and hold it. Now you're going to just go left to right. Slap the paint on the paper. Swoop, swoop, swoop.
Slap it like swoop, swoop, swoop.
Yep, swoop just like that. Pay attention to the line, all right? See, now lift it up. Now see right here how that body of that brush did this long, broad stroke? Like that. So when we go back to this one, after this dries, you're going to want to make some bigger strokes so it looks like more petals are kind of coming up. Does that make sense? Little?
A little.
Like this? Okay,
I'm
see?
Sorry.
See right here? Okay, so you have the petal there, and the petal there. So, and you have your petals already. This is the bottom of the flower that we can't see on here, right? So that's what you're going to do over there. Okay, so slapping paint on paper is the fun part. And decide which one you like. Do you like doing it this way? Or do you like making flowers? You don't know? Which one feel better? Does this feel better or did this feel better? You don't know? She doesn't know. So she'll have to figure out which one makes her happy. Oh, let me show you this brush. You might like this brush.
Okay. Yeah.
This brush might be a little easier. Let's do.
So you using your right hand right now, or you left hand?
Oh, I'm left-handed. I'm always using my left hand. Unless I'm doing mixed media, then I'm doing intuitiveness and it doesn't matter.
So you can use both hands? You use both hands?
I do.
I can't do that.
Sure you can. You just don't care about what it's going to look like now.
My mom tried me when I was little. She tried to make me write with my left hand, but I kept doing scrabbles.
Well, my right hand is kind of scrabbles. Okay, see this brush? See how this brush is positioned? See how it looks right there? So you're going to take that brush and sit it right there and slide it around. Just slide it around. See how it made its own petal? Think you can do that?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see.
How did you do it again?
Okay. Nope. See, that's what we got. We got to loosen up on that grip a little bit. Just a smidge. Okay, now sit it down. Right? Now swiggle, 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 swiggle around. You got to kind of, yep. Turn it. Yep. See? Yep. Let it going around, going around.
Go all the way around?
No, so you got to leave it on the thing. You got to leave it down. So this tip is down, and then you're kind of fanning it around. See, but the tip is going to stay there. Got it? Want to try it again? No? That didn't make it no better?
No.
Okay.
It looked good, but
You say it looked good, but you
don't feel like doing it.
okay. So, because I mean, it takes practice, but it does take practice. I used this brush and I used it to make some flowers. So, but again, here on Slap Paint on Paper, this is what we do. We literally love to play. We load our brushes and we slam that stroke down, and we're not worried about what it looks like. Now, she is a little bit more concerned with how it looks because she wants hers to be a little bit more
Like that.
like that. But remember, yours is going to look better than this because you've already got your base. I just got that. And you gotta remember that I've been painting a while too.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, so but you draw better than me. High five. And do.
Clock it.
You're a good teacher. Oh Lord, listen, really? You thought? I still don't know how to use a dagger brush. Thanks for the demo.
Oh,
Really? Listen, I bought these brushes. I have this size.
Ooh.
I have the bigger one.
You got any erasers?
It should be an eraser. Right here on this. Turn this around. I think it should be a little one somewhere.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an eraser in here because I saw one a few days ago.
Did you? Okay. Well, wherever you saw it, it probably was in there because you've been sitting right there. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Is there not a pencil up here?
No, I can only use. I'm using this one, but
Oh, here. There's an eraser.
that's
an eraser. Yes.
Okay, I was confused.
So this one, let me show you what I love about this brush. This brush right here. So I'm gonna take the bigger one. We're gonna use the bigger one, and we're gonna kind of get on this sheet. I'm gonna kind of do something with this one, this little puppy right here, because it kind of this little puppy called
It looks
paper
like a
puppy. Yeah, I do. Because it kind of didn't do what I wanted to do. So I understand what you're saying when it don't look like what you want it to do. But that's where I don't want you to stress over it. Just keep going and like move to the side, and it'll eventually it'll end up the
Fix
way you
up.
want it. Yeah, it'll work out. It'll work out. I promise you. All I want you to do is concentrate on what you're doing. Always practice and have fun. So if you're not having fun like painting flowers, you had fun making waterfalls, right?
Yeah, with the glowing stuff. I like that.
Yeah, so we do what makes you happy. That's the whole point. So guys, you're watching now, and you're watching us hang out here in the studio this evening. I got my granddaughter in here, and we're brushing up and opening up our hearts as we slap paint on paper during what? World Watercolor Month. Right.
I was going to say World Color Month. World Color Week. I was going to say week.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it's a whole month. All right, so we take this, and you take that tip, and I'm going to put it right here because I've already done this, and so this is how I'm going to correct this flower. You just kind of see, you kind of get that little wiggly, 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 wiggly. Pick it up, move it around again, sit it down.
Oh yeah, like that movie.
Wiggly, 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 wiggly. I have to make noise with some stuff so that way it works out for me.
It works out for you?
Yeah, it really does.
I does that sometimes. I do that sometimes.
You get the wiggle, wiggle. So then you're doing it and you're like wiggle, 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 wiggle. And see how it's filling in. It's going to see how it's turning into something beautiful. It's not a little puppy dog anymore. See?
Okay.
And then once it dries, she say, okay, I'm good. Once it dries, then I'm going to layer it. And see with the brush, I don't hold the brush. I used to hold the brush tight like you, but I found out that I was trying to control watercolor. You cannot control watercolor.
If you hold it tight.
If you hold it tight, it's just going to make it not come out the way you think you want. So you just got to pretty much hold the brush in your hand so much so that you hit your hand and it almost falls out. But look how that petal just, see, we fill that right on in. Now I'm going to take some other color because we're going to go on and make this flower transform right here. Azalea still is not happy. She's not interested in it. She's going on. She's doing what she do best. She's just over here drawing. And that's what I want you guys to do. I want when you sit down and you take time for yourself, activate your joy however and whatever that looks like for you. You know what I'm saying? Here on the ranch, I love to go outside and walk. Not now because it's hot, hot, hot. But early in the morning, I try to get out and walk before it gets too hot. But I love taking long walks. That activates my joy. Slapping paint on paper activates my joy. Making junk journals activates my joy.
You do? Make junk journals?
Yeah, the junk journals that's over there on that the cart.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Actually,
making
teach me how to
art
make that.
journals. You know, the little books we made? We made little books together. Remember that little book?
Yeah, but I don't remember where I put it last.
You took it home.
Yeah, I took it home, but I think I left it at the old house.
Oh, no.
I shouldn't have.
No, yeah, because we made that since you guys have moved.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, but those are the things that really gives me joy. So I have to pivot sometimes, right? Monday, Tuesday was a rough week this week. And then I had the family reunion that we just finished off today, which was amazing.
It was okay.
Well, she's a little girl, so she can't really.
I liked it. I liked it when the party started. I like that.
Oh, she liked when the party started.
Especially that cake. Ooh.
And so my grandmother is 98 years old, and she's the matriarch, so she's the oldest of our family. And so to have her there and to just watch her enjoy the family after she really start, asking more questions and paying more attention to what they were saying or trying to, grab the concept of it, she was fine. But because she's the oldest, all of the people that she's known in her family all those years ago, they've gone on. They've already passed. So she is not really the only one. She has other family members, maybe about 3 or 4, maybe 5 that she did know. But it was a room full of like 100 people. So her thing was more so, I want to know where the line falls, who they belong to, kind of thing. And so my cousin Sarah got her question asked and answered. And then to watch her light up after, really listening at everybody say who they belong to, that really made a difference for her. And I get it. I mean, again, she's 98. She just turned 98 in March. So,
I didn't know she was 98.
yes. And then my other grandma, it goes to the church where our family church that we went to today for church. My dad's mom is 94. So she's the mother of the church we were at. So she gifted my mom's mom, so my maternal grandmother, were both there together. And it was just a very, very emotional moment as a to have both of them there, like literally to see. And both of them are in great health. They both walk on their own. My grandma, the 98-year-old, she has a walker, but for the most part, she does very well. And my 94-year-old grandma still is driving. She drove to church this morning. She drove home. So I have a long legacy to just really talk about and to be proud of. So my respect for them is ultimate high. Even though I'm over 50 years old, I'm still not gonna talk crazy to either one of them, because my level of respect for them is very, very high. So even to this day, they tell me something to do, it's just like, okay, no problem, move it. Or you can tell the look, they kind of still give the look. Kids today don't understand the look. I understand the look. That look means shut up or go somewhere and sit down. Right? So kids today, they don't understand that. Okay, I think this turned out great. Look at that.
Oh, it does.
Look at that. See, you can't give up on your craft. Okay, now let's go back over here and let's see what we can do with mine, because I think yours look good, even though you don't think yours look good.
It does look good.
Okay, you think it look good. Okay, great. Now the other thing is, let me show. See, you're off camera. They can't see you over there drawing.
Oh.
Pull your chair up a little bit more.
Okay.
Hold on, you just sit still. I'll move you.
Okay.
There you go.
I
There
thought
you
that was
go.
too big.
No, you're good. All right, she's drawing, and I'm slapping paint on paper. Now, what you can do after you finish the drawing, you can paint it.
I know. Everybody
Okay.
paint it.
Okay, she's gonna paint it. All right, cool.
Is this like oranges-ish?
That's
No.
oranges, but you want some brown. We got some skin tone. Is that what you
Yeah,
want?
some skin tone and some like a little orange like that. That's cute.
That. So you want this one?
Yeah, so I can add it into the eye color, like a little dark, like this one. Like
Okay, well,
darker, like
whichever
this
one you want, you just take your brush and kind of. You will need a smaller brush, so let me back you up with a smaller brush, which is let me scroll across you, so I can get you a smaller brush when you're ready.
Yeah, like let me show you. Like where is it?
This one.
Yeah,
That
like
one's
that
small
one.
enough. Okay.
Yeah, so I can do the eyes, so I
Okie
wouldn't
dokie.
mess it up.
Okay. There you go. All right. So now let's see how we can take these.
Okay, now that's cute with the eye. Looks like a little ear.
Let's see. Are you? Let me move. She's over there. So let's kind of move that right there. Is that? Okay.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom. Let me scoot this a little order.
Okay.
Over
Yes,
and
ma'am.
then there,
Okay.
like that.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. You see yourself?
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. All right. Now we got both of us on camera. All right. Cool.
Mhm.
All right. There we go.
Color it in some black.
Look at your flower. See, it tells you it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. You just gotta trust the process.
I do trust the process.
Okay, outstanding. High five. Boom. So you trust the process. You just ain't gonna worry about doing it.
I just don't understand sometimes.
Oh, well, that's fair. That is very much so fair.
Mhm.
Okay, but there we go. And as long as you continue to do your craft and don't give up, I'm
That's
happy
the
with
secret in the book.
it. There you go.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. There you go. Okay, there's that one.
Oh.
Boom. We're going to let that dry. Now we're going to come back over here because this one has to dry a couple times.
This one.
That one's going to dry, but then we're going to put some more on top of it so it'll get
How
darker.
many layers does it need again?
So,
Like 56?
no, not that many. We'll do one more on this one, but I have to get this one caught up
Yeah.
because I didn't do it.
Yeah, because you're finishing the cute one.
Yeah, finishing that one.
right there.
Yes, absolutely.
How does the eye look?
The eye,
Yeah, my eye. Right here. Or which one do
is
you
that
like?
eyeshadow?
No, it's the darkness in our eye when the sun reach our
Is that a
eye.
character?
Yeah.
Oh, who is it?
I don't know. It's like one of those anime characters.
Oh, gotcha. She's drawing. She's really getting into her drawing, y'all. Y'all check it out.
I gotta
See it?
erase this because this is supposed to be like a uh-oh. Because she's tired.
She's tired.
Yeah.
She's tired like your grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And like me when I'm at camp.
Yeah, you slept all day. She didn't want to get out of bed this morning to go to church. She said, y'all are getting up too early, too many days. But I wanted to participate in everything that went on because our family hasn't had a family reunion in 20 years. And the last time they had one, I didn't go. So it had been a minute since I've reached out. And, Ancestry connects you with these cousins and things. And so it's just great to kind of come together and really see people, put a face to people, and that really, really, really was the highlight of this weekend.
So what's the face that tell you to shut up and be quiet or sit down?
You mean like my grandma's face?
Yes. How she look? Like sit down. Like
No,
this?
she don't have to say anything. She never had to say anything. She just gave me the look. I'm giving it to you.
Hold on, let me see.
I don't give it to you because it's like I don't have to. It's just like,
Because I do stuff right.
Well, I ain't gonna say you do
Not
stuff right
right
all the
every
time,
time.
but you
Sometimes.
Yeah, I can usually be like Azaya, and then I say my tone, and you can tell my tone when it's like, oh, grandma don't want to be boss. She done told me to sit down. I go sit down, and you usually do. You usually do. So but some kids you have to kind of
Yeah,
sit your butt down.
Especially my teacher. She got to talk crazy to these kids.
She had to talk crazy to the kids.
Not me. I was the only one that was being good.
I find that a little interesting.
Only like sometimes the power finna go out.
No, the air conditioning came on in the studio. I have my own air conditioning here. Okay, see how we've done that?
Oh, yeah,
Now we're
big.
going to get, because the color for the center, let's
It's
look
right
at the
there.
color for the center. So
In
the color for the
middle
center is like,
this one, like that.
Yeah, I guess we can use that one, but I'm gonna.
Or yellowish like this one right here. Oh,
But we already got that color already right here.
oh yeah, we just need to spray it a little.
But yeah, well, we can use some of that though. But I think I'm with you. I want to use that one.
Which one? That one? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna finish the. Oh my god, I'm gonna use the eraser as a pencil.
Dura, you enjoying her conversation? She's a very very intellectual little girl. I say these kids these days, they are not like even when I was raising her mother.
You was raising mama? Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, I'm the mama. She the daughter.
Oh, technically.
No, it's definitely.
It's like I said, definitely.
Definitely. Oh, I think I put that in wrong. Let me see what that looks like over there. Oh, no problem. No, I didn't. No, I
You just need to
didn't.
add a little black in the middle.
Yeah, we gotta wait till that dry though.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
lot.
so that's a little. We're gonna wait for it to dry. But we're coming along. You got me really doing something that I wouldn't have done. But those are cute. So what I can do is while we're waiting on that to dry, we can get us some green.
Green?
Yeah.
You don't have green? Oh, we do have
Yeah,
green.
we have green. Remember we did the prompt for 10 on day 10 was turtle, and this was kind of my rendition of day 10.
Oh, you did turtle?
It looked like green. It's a turtle.
Yeah, did you do you drew a turtle or you just do flowers?
No, this paint
Oh!
represented a turtle.
Oh, I'm like, did you draw a turtle?
No.
Or are you using the paint as a turtle?
Yeah, I'm using the paint as a turtle.
Yeah, I was confused what you were trying to say.
Yeah, I got it. I use that paint as a turtle. So how is that? That's over there.
Oh,
And we're
so
gonna draw
this
one.
right here is a little too much. How's that coming out for you?
It's coming out great. Those your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Because she's
got
gonna
it.
do this.
What?
Because the thing is a little too big for her hands.
Uh-huh.
It's like a little big.
Okay, gotcha. Hi, Carmen. Welcome to the studio with
What's her name?
Carmen.
Carmen?
And her screen name for YouTube is Carmen's Crafty Creations.
That's her real name?
Carmen.
Mm.
But Carmen Crafty Creations is her YouTube handle.
Okay.
Like Slapping Paint on Paper is my YouTube handle.
Mm-hmm. I know that.
Yeah.
You love slapping paint on paper.
We love slapping paint on paper. Slapping paint on
Ew.
paper keeps a lot of people safe.
Huh?
If I can slap paint on paper, I won't cuss nobody out or I won't go off on nobody because I know I'm going to come in the studio and I'm going to slap some paint on some paper and I'm going to feel better and it's going to be all right.
Ooh, I think I gotta go look at that video again.
Where?
On my iPad.
Oh.
Ow.
Well, you forgot what it looked like?
I don't know how to, this part looks like.
Is it in your book?
No, it's not.
It's not that one?
It's not really the whole part. Let me see. Because I didn't do the ponytail yet.
Carmen, how are you? I think I started watching one of your videos earlier with the little pockets and the different colors. I thought that was so cute. I'm going to
Is it okay if
watch
I do
it while I'm
on the
in
book?
Yeah, you can do it on the book. Just put it
Okay.
right there so they can see what you're doing.
Okay, because I'm gonna finish that. But
Yeah,
it's
but
just the eye.
we're gonna use that watercolor paper right there.
Yep.
We are.
But it's just the eye that I messed up right here. I just don't know how to erase that, but I can't because it's marker.
You're right. So, but then we don't worry about it because then we're not worried about being perfect.
I know.
Right. So just start on the other one, and then we can just say she's having a bad eye day. She's having a bad eye day. That's it. That's it. Okay. See, these are drying, but I put too much in the middle. So this is what I'm gonna do so we can kind of get it. I'm gonna kind of dab it. Oh, just a smidge.
Yeah, because it's a little bit supposed to be having a like on the outside, like here, like a little bit, just a little bit.
Let's see. But yeah, but we gotta pull
Some
that
black
out.
in it.
See,
Yeah,
we gotta pull
put-
that out.
Yeah, and then we have to add some little black in it.
Yeah, but we gotta do this first. So let's pull some of this out.
Out.
Oh, that's a lot of water.
Ooh, too much water.
Yeah, too much water. There we go. See, we're just gonna.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because this right here on the side, it adds a little dark into the, when you dab it on here, it gets a little darker like what's on ours.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets a little dark right there.
Okay, so we'll put some dark. We gotta put some. It's probably a darker brown. Maybe we'll put it in there. See, we'll be able to see.
Okay.
Yes, Carmen, I have company. I had company yesterday and today. So she's in the studio. This is my granddaughter, and your name is what?
Isaiah B. Butler the third.
Where's the B?
A butler.
Yeah, but it's Isaiah. What's your whole name? Isaiah what?
Isaiah Butler. No. Isaiah Nicole Butler.
There you go. Okay, you got that B Butler, and I was like, wait, your Butler is. Okay, so we got that one going
But
up.
you forgot. Butler doesn't start with a B?
No, you said B.
Oh.
You said B Butler. And I was just like, wait, what? Your name?
No, I'm B Butler the last. Yeah. That's what my dad called me. And my sister.
Okay, there we go. That looks a little bit, okay, that's swooching out,
Okay,
whatever.
that's good.
Okay, there we go.
But I like how this one turned out. That one's cute.
You'll have to show me the video so I can have the,
Yeah,
not now,
I'm
not
just
now.
going to show you. I'm just going to get the thing when I can show you it.
We don't have too much time. It's already 9 o'clock, little girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm your mama knocked out sleep. I want to go to sleep now. And it's 9 o'clock. Because we've been up, I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. I was up 6 o'clock yesterday morning. Friday morning, I had a full day. But it's been so fun. She said it's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Okay, see, here we go. We're going to put the dark color in there.
Just dab
Dab it in there. Yep. And then,
Yeah, I like less space in it right there.
yeah, we're just going to cover that one up. There we go.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. And then that'll dry. And then we'll take some, we'll have to use a little finer brush to kind of,
Like this one?
no, finer.
Ah.
Let's see.
Okay,
Here's what we're doing. She got me trying to do this. And so we got it. We got them. So far, so good.
So far, so good. So far, so
This
good.
reference book is the flower color guide. I got it off of Amazon. I could link it in my after the video is over. I'll link it in the description box. But I got it off of Amazon, or you can get it from a bookstore, or if you happen to get lucky to go to a library somewhere and maybe they have it. But yes, the flower color guide by Taylor and Michael Putnam. It's a book that's used really for florists. But you know us artists, we'll turn anything to something for reference. But isn't it beautiful? Oh, there's poppies. Is that poppies?
Oh,
yes.
That's pretty.
Those are not. Those are ranunculus.
Yeah,
Yes,
ranunculus.
ranunculus. Yeah, ranunculus.
Oh, I don't get it.
Oh, that's poppies.
Poppies.
Yeah, those are
It
poppies.
sounds like puppies.
Poppies.
Poppies. I know puppies, but it sounds like puppies a little bit.
Yeah, poppies. See,
Poppies.
Look
I
at-
like the movie Poppy.
poppy. Yeah. So see, we kind of we turned that thing around. Kind of looks like a poppy. Now I have to go and put the middle. Do some more to the middle.
What you need to do to the middle? Add a little yellow or a little purple?
Black. See, that's what. Yeah. So we put a little bit. We gotta see the little lines. Yeah. We gotta. So. But I know how to do the poppies by memory because remember I've been doing poppies in this book.
Yeah, I saw you. I saw a lot of paintings. Oh. That's
Okay,
kinda
let's
scary.
put this over here and let this dry. We really gotta let this dry. But I think we did a great job.
Yeah, I like that.
You like that?
Good.
Okay. So let's put the date because today is day 13 of World Watercolor Month.
Yeah, I forgot. I was gonna say it's day 12, but it's day 12 is yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. So we're gonna put day 13. Excuse me. Let me get a pen. Sorry. And then that way, because remember, I'm going to put them all on everything that we do, that I do for the rest of the month. I'm going to put them on the ring, which I don't know where it is right now. We're going to put these all on the ring, and these are going to be what we did for World Watercolor Month. And we're also going to scan them into the printer. Scan them into my computer, and I'm going to have your mom put them all up and make a big old maybe 11 by 13 or whatever, and then I'll offer them in my shop as prints.
Yeah, when you're finna make your little shop on your store.
Yeah, slapandpaintonpaper.com. That's what we already got it. It's already a thing. So remember the books, all of the books I made.
Yeah, you
And
need to
some-
teach me how to make a book because I forgot how to.
You forgot?
Yeah.
Well, we can make a book. We can't make one now. It's World Watercolor
Yeah,
Month.
because it's night and it's World
Can you say it? How can you say it 10 times? World Watercolor Month.
Watercolor. World Watercolor Month. And then when I was trying to go faster, I said, wow, 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 wow.
Yeah, so that's why I say it nice and slow. It's World Watercolor Month because it's kind of like a tongue tire. There we
Did you
go.
just say tongue tongue?
Tongue tire.
Tire.
It ties your tongue up if you keep saying it pretty fast. So that turned out pretty good. I think we did good. Now, if I even wanted to do something else, well, check this out.
I'm looking.
Because we want to make it, if we want to define it a little bit more,
Oh
you
yeah,
can
that's
kind of,
making it a little realistic.
yeah.
Especially the middle when you did it out.
Yep.
Makes it a little. Oh, sorry.
And then you kind of do that and bring it like that.
Yeah, you should put it around it. That looks pretty. I like that. That's cute. I like that.
Boom.
Yeah, it kind of looks like those ones in your book, but they're just not painted. They're just drawn.
Which ones? Oh, in my book? Yes, this book? Yes, yes. So there we go. I think that turned out so good. We did too.
So far.
Okay. Oh look. Oh, I see her eyes. Okay, so here's her drawing. This is her passion. She definitely loves drawing. She does it well. Doesn't need any input. And I think it's even better that she's doing it from memory. That's what she wanted to go get her iPad so she can look at it. But she's doing it from memory. So I think that eye looks good. Stop biting your nails. But this is her other girl.
It's not in my mouth.
It's close enough. But why we're gonna have to pull her pants up? Seems like, is it a he or she?
It showed that in the video. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, they had it kind of low like that. But I like her blouse. See how she used the colors. And in that packet, in that pouch that I have, it has all colors of it's Paper Mates. You know, you can get from Walmart like 12, 15, all the colors of Paper Mates. And so that's what I have. So when I do like color in stuff, I use my Paper Mates.
Like what I know the one. I know.
You know it?
Page.
Where is that? Is it back there?
No, it's not back there. I drew it on those pages. Give me a minute.
Oh, see what I did with the poppies there?
Yeah, I like that. That's
Took watercolor and just slapped it. So I drew the poppies and then I just took watercolor and painted. Is it forward? No, I think it's back here. Right there.
Yeah, right there.
So
those look like pens.
that's those are watercolor pencils.
Oh yeah, the ones that you gave me for Christmas.
Yeah, you do have some watercolor pencils. So yeah.
But you still have those here, right?
Yeah, no, those are watercolor pencils, but those are a little different.
Built different.
These are Prismacolor watercolor pencils. So you got about a couple more years, and then we'll get you some Prisma watercolor pencils. Durwood, since you're here, I want to show you what I got.
Oh, the watercolor thing.
We got Happy Meal. So these aren't watercolors. They're Caran d'Ache gouache. It's a Caran d'Ache gouache set that I got because you know that everything was trying to match with Prime Day. And Blick had these, and so I got these and all of these nice colors. So I was like, okay, especially because I'm getting in the gouache world after listening to some things in the group. I was just like, oh, let me try some gouache. But I got Winsor and Newton. I got Utrecht gouache. I love the Utrecht gouache. So I decided to get these for number one. I love this pan that it's in. Oh my goodness, it is so yummy.
Did you say something about a Happy Meal? You said something about Happy Meal. You said that.
Oh, I'm a happy me.
Where's that?
But I haven't swatched them yet because it's watercolor month. But I think I'm gonna squeeze these gouache in with watercolor month because they kind of go together. You got it? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. So yeah, I can't wait to get this. And then since I've been back off my cruise, I haven't been active in the chat. So I was just like, I feel like I am going to have to sit down and take a whole day just to catch up on all the things, even with sketches and scrubs. I got my Happy Mail, my Royal Mail, as I say. But I got that. But what she sent, I already have the missions. I have all the missions, the ones she sent. I didn't know. I didn't pay it, like I hadn't been in the group, so I didn't even know what the Happy Mail was. But yeah, I got them. But I already have the mission, two-tone, gold, tourmaline. I have these already. Love, love, love them. So I did a contest for on one of my lives, and somebody guessed what slap means, and so they'll win these. I'll share because I already have them laid out already in a pan and everything. As a matter of fact,
oh yeah, I can use some of these.
they are right here.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's cute.
So these are samples that she had sent. So I'm gonna bless somebody else with them so that they can have fun. Cause I love.
Watercolor Month.
Oh, you would like these. You would like making a rainbow with these, or that waterfall. So her waterfall she did yesterday. This is what she does like doing with watercolors. Is making the waterfalls and the poppies. I mean the pads, the lily pads. Lily palettes. She does like that. So. Oh my God, we do chat so much on Discord, and if you miss it, you got to catch up. You got to catch up. So right now, I think it has a lot on my phone, so I'm just like OMG. So
OMG.
Yes, OMG. But I will not go to be enabled anytime soon, so I'll just join the one for regular
Watercolor Month.
No, just regular chat.
Too much.
Too much?
Yeah.
Take your here. Take your. You can kind of dab it a little bit.
I dab it. Okay.
Dab. Oh, that's like.
On top of it.
Yeah, just dab.
Too much.
Dab. Or you can get your brush. You can clean it up with a smaller watercolor brush.
Oh yeah, that one right there. Yeah,
this one.
Yeah, that's small.
There you go. Okay. So Carmen, have you've used these? Karen Dash. I love them. I love them. And the Mission two-tone granulating, these, oh my God, I've had so much fun. I've swatched the daylights out of these things.
Not the daylight out of these.
Brew a cup of tea and catch up. So after this week, when everybody's gone home and I'm really settled down, and really can take time out from doing videos, catching up. Because the other thing, I was gone for 7 days before this week, and then I only had a week to come home, but then we had World Watercolor Month, so I wanted to make sure. You need paper?
No, I just need to put it down.
Oh, here, don't leave your brushes in the water.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't leave them in the water. That messes up and they come apart. So I'm probably gonna do that, get me a cup of coffee, cup of tea, and just sit on the porch, hopefully on a cool day.
What color should I do?
And catch up.
The outside part. What color should I do for this comfy outfit? Cause this is like for Halloween. She's wearing a Halloween costume.
Oh, she's wearing a Halloween costume.
Yeah. What color should I do?
Okay, you got orange, you got brown, you got blue.
I'm using the oranges for the pumpkins.
Okay, you got orange for the pumpkins.
And then black for the background.
Okay, black for the background. Well, what about a reddish color? No, you said orange and black.
What about this one? Like a bluish.
We got that right there already.
Okay, let me use that.
Yeah. Now remember, get some. No, you got to get. No, you did it. There, stick that in there. Now stick that in there. Wet it up. Yeah, you got to wake it up.
You need to spray it?
No, you should be good. That's enough. Yeah, it should be good. You're doing this whole thing?
No, on the outside.
Oh, yeah. You should be good. Okay. Oh, she said Karen Dash Neo Colors. Yes. Oh, so that's it. So I have those. This is all I have, and they almost enabled me to go and buy those other ones for the anniversary, but then they kept talking about the fact that they were, you could get some duplicate colors, and I was just like, no, I'm good. I'm good. So this is, and I only really use them for my mixed media, so these serve me a great purpose. Plus, I use my Stabilos, so they work out great. I have more than enough, but I did want that tin. I did want the tin because I do like to put my watercolors in the tin. I love watercolor, but I have gouache, but I have not used it. Okay? So let's get to slapping some paint on some paper and let's see what it's all about.
Is this like slapping paint on paper or not?
You are definitely slapping paint on paper, and they still can't see you.
Oh.
You keep moving back over there in your little corner. Let's see. There we go.
Okay,
Can you do it right there?
I can try.
You can try.
It's my back.
Okay, so that way they can see you slapping paint on paper.
Too much color.
Here's paper towel.
Too much color.
Oh, yeah, okay, there you go.
Nah, this look comfy. I feel like being in this onesie.
You feel like being in that onesie?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to be her for Halloween.
I
don't remember the anime character name.
You don't remember her name?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. So remember, tip it on a little bit of water, just a tip. Just a tip. Now you can move the pigment, move the color around a little bit more. There you go. So you don't always have to go back and get more color. There you go. You just wake it up.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
There you go. And so now you got kind of like two tones if you want to leave it two-tone.
Because this up here is dark and on the side is a little light.
Right.
And what should I add right here? Or should I just leave it white? Or add some, like this color?
Well, since you got that color.
So get some dark and then paint on there?
Well, we got some blues still over here. You want some blues?
Sure. Let's try this one.
No, well, I mean, we already got them in the pan.
Okay, I like that one.
Okay, well then wet that one up. So remember to clean your brush because you're going into some new color.
Okay, give me a minute. Let me just clean up. Let me just get this one.
Carmen, yes. So she is one of 14. So I have 14 grandchildren, and I have my oldest granddaughter, who is 13, she does stuff in the studio. As a matter of fact, she loves to draw too. And then I have another 12-year-old. She loves to do the junk journals and to paint. So I have 3 granddaughters that
like to paint.
Yeah, like to craft and create.
And so who's the last one?
You are. Oh, well, no, you're not the last one. Amira is the last one. She made the concrete thing with her hand for Mother's Day right there. Yeah, so she's crafty too. So, but yes, it's a time that, like the time I've had with my grandmother, who is still here, but she taught me how to to make preserves. So we have our times. We've had our times when I was younger. So it's great. And it's great for this time in life now because the kids, usually they're in their tablets, their phones. That's pretty. I like that. You did a good job.
But I kind of got it after lunch.
But it doesn't matter. We ain't worried about staying inside the lines.
Let me see if you got
Okay. If you need blues, I put it back there. We got blues.
Okay.
Let me see the tip of that. Some of my fine liners, I can't let you just jewel them down. No, not that one.
Not that one?
No, that's my calligraphy one.
Okay, let me go grab one of those that I
Yes, go get that bag. Or you know what? Here.
I can go grab it.
I was going to say, okay, you can go grab it. That way you can stretch out.
Oh my God, my legs are cold.
You're cold? Well, bring your blanket back because I am not cutting my air conditioner off. Okay. Okay, so we get to hang out here in the studio, and it is a joy. So yes, Carmen, it is a joy, and God definitely has blessed me with all of my oldest. As a matter of fact, my oldest grandson is here. He is 16. He is not into painting. He has painted, but I don't know if he would come down here if I asked him to come and paint with me. He probably would without being on live, probably. But he's got in the studio and slapped some paint on some paper. But their mother is my number 3 daughter, and she's creative too. She's the one. So if you go on in my website, slappingpaintonpaper.com, you will see the tumblers and my artwork that she's put on the tumblers. She's put it on journals for me. So she's really transported my artwork off of just me having, like, she would take something like this, I would scan it in, and then she would take it and we can possibly put it on a cup. We can do multiple things now that she's shown me how to do all the things. Hey Pam, how are you? Oh no, you needed it.
I was trying to put it
what's
up
in
there.
here?
The same thing.
It's a soda can in there, girl.
I only use that to transfer head.
Oh, well, thank you for not throwing it in trash. So this is what she had. I had this, which is my Christy Rice little bag that I got my paints in. And remember, forget rules, forget right, remember joy. That's why I kind of start following Christy Rice, because when I start using Renew Your Joy in my program that I have for mothers who have lost children to death, I came upon Christy Rice because hers was like joy. And so I was like, oh, cool, let me check her out, right? So, so I just took all of my pens, my on the go pens, and kind of stuck them in here. So this is what I gave her today when she was sitting at the table. Instead of sitting on her iPad or whatever, I pulled the book out and gave her this book, and then she started drawing. So again, I'm not against the electronics for the kiddos. It's just not my era. It's not my thing. My kids didn't have it. But anytime I feel like if she want to do something and kids want to do something different, I feel like let's stimulate the mind to do something different. Because remember I said earlier that when you're using you're using science shows that when you use paint or use warm hues, it triggers the dopamine. So this is scientifically proven. Paint creating, all of us artists and all of us creatives that do what we do, we release dopamine and the cortisol, and it definitely helps our creativity flow. It definitely makes us feel better. It brings us joy, and it helps us smile.
So from people around the world, so it's daytime for them, but it's nighttime for us?
Oh, well, I don't know. Let's see. Where's everybody? Pam, where are you? Carmen, where are you? Derwood, you're in Washington? No, Seattle. You're in Seattle, correct? I think Derwood is in Seattle, which is on the the top left side of the world. World. Yeah, when you're looking at a map, when you're looking at a map, it's up over there.
Okay.
And we're in Alabama, so we're a long ways. He's in a different time zone than us. Mm-hmm. I can't say that. I think he's on Pacific time, which means it's 9:35, so it's earlier for him. And I don't. Carmen, where are you? And Seattle, correct. And Pam, where are you? See, Pam's screen name for YouTube is called the Ginger Cat Lady. So you had your cat that you drew. So hers is Oh, Carmen's in Florida. So Isaiah is from Florida. Carmen, what part of Florida?
Florida.
What part? Where do you live in Florida?
I don't know.
Where do you live in Florida? You just said it.
Where? Jacksonville, Florida?
Correct.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I was like, what are you saying? I don't get it.
So see, Derwit says it's 7:21, so it's 9:21 for us.
Okay, so what time?
It's 2 hours, so he's 2 hours behind us.
So it's halfway morning for them.
No, it's nighttime. It's just 7:21 night.
For them.
Right, and remember your time when you come to Alabama, you lose an hour. So in Florida, it's 10:21 in Florida. Right. See, Carmen says 10:21 for her. Mm-hmm. So yesterday when we were on live, Diane was on the Messy Palette AU. Well, she was in Austria.
What?
So she's in a whole nother country. See, at least right now, everybody in the chat is in the United States. So last night, and probably we wouldn't get, it's morning time for Di. Yeah. So, but she probably hadn't even realized I'm live.
It's good morning for her, and it's good night for us.
Right, for Di, who is in Austria. It's good morning for her, but it's good night for her. Oh, Carmen's in Kissimmee. I know where Kissimmee is.
Where is Kissimmee?
Kissimmee is down by Orlando. Remember you went to Orlando?
Yeah, to see my my grandma.
Yeah, so Kissimmee is.
That's what I call her, a grandma.
No.
What are you supposed to call somebody that lives in somewhere different?
Well, she doesn't live in Kissimmee. She lives in Texas.
Yeah, I thought she lived in. I was confused. I didn't understand what you were trying to say.
Yeah, no, they live in Texas. Your Pop lives in Texas. Okay, so Pam says she lives in California, but she's currently in Florida helping her sister-in-law with funeral plans and getting her settled in her new life. Oh, her new normal. That's what I call life after death. It's your new normal. Okay, so how long are you so how is it the heat? So how is the temperature? First of all, how is the temperature, the weather from Florida and California? Because I know California can be hot. So how is that for you? Hi, Cheryl. How are you?
How are you too?
That's I haven't been to California, so it's on my list. My son loved California. That was his where he was going to move to before he died. So he loved. He stayed in LA. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Okay, I think our flowers dried. So do you want to do anything else to them? Okay, what else do you want to do? So we can look at it. So this was our reference point for all those who just joined us.
And then we had to add the purple part.
Well, I kind of closed it up, so we kind of. But what I can do, let's look at it this way. What I can do, we
Don't
can.
make it fall in there.
Oh yeah, I did wet that. Thank you.
I was double checking.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So this was our. It's 12:24 p.m. in Australia right now for dye. So it's afternoon for dye.
Oh, I thought you said 12 p.m. like.
Well, 12:24 p.m.
Okay.
Oh, is it? Right. Yeah, afternoon. Yeah, afternoon.
Afternoon for them.
Uh-huh.
So what is it daytime for us? Is it night for them?
And so it's night for us and it's day for her. Yes.
No, like when it's day for us, is it night for them?
Yes.
Okay.
In some places, yes.
Technically.
Yeah. Okay, so for all those of you joining, my granddaughter is visiting and she's in the studio with me tonight, and her name is
Isaiah.
Right. So this is what Isaiah wanted to draw this, and so she kind of like, not feeling it, what have you. She went back to drawing, which is her number one thing to do, and I call myself kind of, continue. And I think I did a pretty good job.
You did.
Because it's not perfection over here. Long as you slap some paint on some paper, you put some pigment in this brush, and you put it down, you are winning. Yes.
It's the way with the deep voice.
Winning. Yes, we are winning. The weather in California is hot but not humid. Okay. Yes, the weather in Florida is very, very, very humid. The weather here in Alabama it mirrors pretty much the same as in Florida. You can go outside and it's like the humidity is slapping the crap out of you. So yeah, I get that. So California is hot but not humid. Okay.
What does not human mean?
Humid. So you know how when we go outside in the morning and it's just like oh, it just feels so sticky.
Mm-hmm.
That's the humidity. That's not so much the temperature, it's the humidity. And the humidity, and she says it is humid and hot and huge thunder. Yes, we have it all. 3 o'clock, you can set your watch by it. So I moved the camera. That's what I did. So let me make sure I put it back.
Yeah, I gotta put it back where it belongs. Let me put it up a little bit.
Well, we're trying to keep you in. So
Yeah,
she's look at that eye. She's gotten that eye look good. She's getting it.
It looks like a sunset a little bit. It's kind of
It's coming together. I'm very, very proud of you. Look at you. Okay, I'm gonna put a little purple. We're gonna take a little purple and boop boop boop, poke it in there. Boop boop boop. And kind of boop, 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 boop.
What
Let
else
that
videos
dry.
do you
Boom.
kind of make? What else kind of videos you make?
This is it. Slapping paint on paper. So we come here but I don't do it. So when it's not July, I do it Monday and Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. But because it's World Watercolor Month, I'm here every day until the 31st.
Until the what?
The 31st of July.
So that's the end?
Oh, it's 85 here and a little humid, and we are not happy here in Seattle. We love cooler, and this is hotter. So you're mostly cooler. People don't oh, man. So that sounds like when I lived in Germany.
You didn't... in Germany?
Yeah, way before you were born. We didn't have air conditioners in Germany because you didn't really have summer. And when you did have summer, because their houses are concrete, it was cool inside. So you really didn't need a air conditioner. I did not have air conditioning in Germany. And the house I lived in, I loved it. So, but when we would go out and go somewhere else, we went to Italy, I needed air. You
remember that house that you used to have? It was really big. It was kind of far away. You remember that house?
That's Colorado, when I lived in Colorado.
Yeah, we had to fly down.
Yeah, you had to fly there.
Yeah, it was really fun. I want to kind of live there.
Well,
it was the house and the rooms.
Well, that was a bigger house. That was a lot of house to clean. I wanted to downsize. So now you have a lot of land. So I traded the house for the land.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's what we kind of did. I'm loving this poppy.
Me too.
Yeah, this poppy is just giving me life.
like
So let's put 15. Okay, I put the purple there.
Hold up, should you add like a 10 out of 10? Rate the how much people like it. If they do a lot of thumbs up or stuff, that means they really like it.
Okay, she wants y'all to, you want them to rate all of these,
Yeah,
or just the poppy?
All
of them. Oh, she would
them.
like you guys to rate all of these. We have the poppy, we have the 2 lilies, and even her drawing. She would like y'all to give her a 1 through 10.
1 through 10. Yeah.
Okay, so 1 being bad and 10 being great, or
Yeah.
okay, so she want
Like 1 out of 10 means like if you like something and you say a 9.9 out of 10, that's kind of great. That's
Okay.
great.
Okay, so y'all got the instructions. She wants y'all to rate all of what we've done this evening, including her drawing. So you heard her. If you're giving her a 10 or you're giving her a 10, great. But even if you give her a 9.9,
it's good.
It's still good. Okay, great.
Huh? What they say?
Oh, we're waiting. Oh, we got a 10 out of 10.
I knew it. So which one is 10 out of 10?
Oh, she wants them rated individual. So Carmen, you got the poppy, the lilies.
You can't rate all of them at the same time, but you can rate each one at a time.
So they can't say all of them are 10 out of 10?
You can.
Oh, they can? Okay.
They can, but just not all at once.
Oh, not all at once, guys. So not all at once. So a 10 out of 10, it would be an 11 with hair.
Who said 11 with hair?
That will be Derwit said 11 with hair.
Which one?
Oh, she wants to know which one.
Yeah, you have to say the name. This one's
So this one is the poppies. These are Lily 1 and Lily 2.
Like our dog, Lily.
Right. Oh, yes, we have a dog named Lily. And what are you naming this one?
I don't know. Give me 1 minute.
We'll just say her drawing. Okay, 10 for the poppy.
Okay.
All right. So you want me to write this on the poppy?
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
Okay, 10 out of 10 on the poppy.
10/10.
10/10. And today's date is 7/13/25. All right. So we got a 10 for the poppy. Carmen said all of them are 10 out of 10. Where'd you got the top?
Yeah, I got it. I was trying to grab it.
I don't want you to fall. I don't want that chair to tip over. That wouldn't be cool.
Wouldn't be.
Not at all. Oh, you're putting pumpkins all over the shirt.
Yeah, it's like a tank top.
Gotcha.
Kinda.
Gotcha. Okay. So the poppy. So she backed up. She said 10 for the poppy.
Okay.
Okay.
Good.
And then the lilies. I would give my lily 7 out of 10.
Why? That's cute.
I mean,
The poppy's the amazing one.
Now the poppy I'll give 10 out of 10, but these lilies, maybe I need to take the pens and do the same thing I did with the poppy.
Yes. Clock it.
I mean, I like the poppies.
Me too. I
like the lilies.
Yeah, I like the lilies, but guys,
Okay, 10 out of 10 for Lily 1.
Lily 1, 10.
And then the drawing of the girl 10, but 11 with the hair or a top of a head.
Why? I don't get it with the hair.
Because that means that they're wanting to give you more.
Oh, they want to give me more
great.
hair.
You're exceptionally well. It's exceptional.
So hair means.
And Lily 2 is 10 out of 10. So we can put 10 out. This one is. Let's see.
You can do more. You can do more than 10 out of 10 if you want.
So that's what. Yeah, that's what he was doing. So yeah. So 10.
But I don't like with the hair. It's too funny.
Okay, well let me show you. So if you say 10 out of 10, and so you're measuring something, and then it's kind of like if you got a hair sticking out, then it's kind of getting.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't understand what hair.
And your drawing is 10 out of 10. Look, see, you spoke Die Up.
Who said Die?
Miss Diane. The messy palette from Austria that we were talking, you was just asking what time is it for her and where is she?
What she said?
Well, there she is. She just popped up on the screen.
She said.
She said hi.
Hi.
Right, but I'm saying you just got through asking what time was it where she is.
Okay.
And then we gave you the time.
Okay, what did you say again? I didn't hear you.
Oh, it was 12 something her time. Remember, Miss Pam said it was 12 something her time.
Yeah,
so Di, did you hear us talking about you? Because we literally was just talking about you.
Not in a bad way, in a good way.
I'm glad she cleared that up for you.
Because I thought she was gonna say.
So she's my little gnome in the studio today.
Mhm.
Only because wanted one Lily. Oh, he only wanted one Lily to win.
Okay, so choose one Willie to
Okay,
win.
so he did. He said, okay, let me back it up.
Back it up.
I like the darker petals on the first lily. Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so let me back up.
Let me finish.
Okay, Lily 2 got 9 out of 10, and so that's why it got 9 out of 10, because he liked the darker one. So speak my name and I appear. LOL. See, it's 12:33.
LOL means laugh out loud.
No, I just got home. So she just got home.
Okay, from what time?
Right, it's 12:33 p.m. there. So remember,
There.
it's daytime there,
But it's nighttime over here.
and it's nighttime over here. Absolutely.
I'm trying to cover the messed up parts up.
But you're gonna remember you're striving for perfection. Remember, we're not striving for perfection.
No,
We're
I'm just fixing it a little bit. I'm not trying
okay.
to fix it. I'm not trying to make it perfect. Just trying to fix it with the eyelashes a little bit. Because you can tell how I covered up this whole black spot. That made it a little cute, but too dark.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So whatever happens on that one, I just feel like I have to do the same thing.
Okie dokie then. I feel you. Did y'all get all of that? She's having to correct that.
I'm almost done.
You're almost done?
Yeah, I just need to look at the video how to do the hair part. It's like a big ponytail in orange. I had to sketch that out.
You're going to sketch that out. So she's going to finish sketching the hair because she has to go watch the video before she sketch it out. So we are cool with that. Okay. All righty then. I'm going to get off of here because, oh my goodness, I've been on here for quite some time, I just realized. But that's how it is when you're having fun, hanging out in the studio, and you got guests in the studio, and you're having a conversation, so it works out.
Yeah.
And, like I said, I'm going to get some rest.
Girl said, I'm going to get some more rest.
I'm going to get some rest. We're going to get some rest. We are. This is like when I try to fix my eye makeup. Just a little more on this side. Now, see, Cheryl, that's what I feel. That's exactly how I feel. And what I was told, this is what I was told. They're not twins. They're not identical twins, so they should never look alike. And I was like, that still don't make me feel better. I want them to be identical twins. So sometimes I just don't even worry about it.
Can I use some of your internet on your phone, off your phone?
See, this is another thing when the kiddos come to my house. They be wanting internet, and I don't have internet. So I be trying to tell them when you come out here, which is another reason why I like the fact that I can get her in the studio and she can hang out and she can do her thing, because then she ain't asking me for my Wi-Fi code. Because y'all know I'm country. I'm rural country. I don't have all the things. So where people have unlimited and they got it and it doesn't lag and all of that kind of stuff, I kind of have to preserve mine from month to month because I only get so much living out here in the country. In the country. So country living. And I love it. And where she lives, she got plenty of internet.
Barely.
No, you got plenty of internet at your house.
Oh, I thought you meant somewhere else.
No, at your house. You got plenty of internet at your house. Okay, let's read your comments. Okay. Follow a tutorial, but make it your own. Right? That's what, yeah, she's so Miss Di said, follow the tutorial, but make it your own. Right. Okay, and then Dora would say, yes, you all deserve to rest. Lots of good work. Happy wonderful World Watercolor Month.
I keep finna
He listen, he had happy wonderful World Watercolor Month, and he said, say that fast.
Oh my God. Okay, fine. Okay, happy water.
Oh God,
I
yeah.
was close when I said water.
He said no. He added wonderful, which added another W. So he said, happy wonderful World Watercolor Month. See, I have to slow it down. All right, guys, I do thank you for hanging out with us. We do. I'm not sure if she'll be here tomorrow, but if I'm coming live tomorrow and she's here, you'll see her. So, because her mom is in there knocked out. They were going to leave today, but mom is in there. She getting her good nap in. So I'm going to go join her as well. So here, let's go. So everybody that haven't seen you can see you, because others saw you yesterday. So here you go. Yeah, we're done with desk time. So now you get to say, hey.
Hi. I kind of sound realistic. Sorry, stop.
You want me to stop? So you're not ready for the camera?
No, really.
No. See, okay, so she's not ready for the camera.
I just need to finish this coloring to something black. And
Okay.
then I can put my face in the camera.
Oh, we finna go. I'm finna go. So we finna go. She need me. She want me to wait on her. I'm finna getting ready to go. All right, guys. So remember. It's World. Listen, it's Wonderful World Watercolor Month. There you go. You got it. Ha.
I didn't want to use the pen like.
Oh, no worries. And so if you're not slapping paint on paper for the month of July, it's like Christmas in July for me because you get to have all of the wonderful, listen, I got all of the wonderful watercolors. Listen, I just figured out, I told you guys, I found out I have 30 brands, 30 brands of watercolor. Yes. Yes, I had to pull all of it out because I wanted to know. And we're going to slap. I'm going to pull all of it out for this month, July, for World Watercolor Month, so that I can say I'm using my stuff. I'm not going to hoard it. We're going to slap some paint on some paper. We're going to have fun, and we're going to enjoy life. So you guys, again, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, I would love for you to join us over here on Slapping Paint on Paper so that we can create joy and enjoy each other. And we get to heal one brushstroke at a time. The whole thing started for me because I had a loss, and now I'm slapping paint on paper, healing one brushstroke at a time. As she says, oh, that's the new thing I learned too. The people are talking. I will not do it because this video was staying up, and I don't edit my videos. But you saw what the little one did. They taught me something new. Right?
What did I touch you?
What you just said. I'm not repeating that.
What, clocky?
Yes. Say it. Show him what to do. Show her.
Clock it. Clocking me. I'm gonna clock your teeth when you drink tea. It's like.
What does it mean? What do you do it for?
All right, act like you're drinking tea, right? Like from like a water bottle, like that. And then somebody says something, and then when you're drinking the tea, you try to say something back. Your teeth scratch, and then that's when you clock them teeth.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
there you go, guys. I hope you learned something from. See, this generation is always teaching us. Okay, but anyway, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. And look, you get guests in the studio. Tomorrow we should have a guest in the studio. Tomorrow we should have somebody else in the studio. I'm not sure. I have to go back and see what my schedule is like, so we'll figure it out. All right, guys.
Bye.
Thank you. And so have a great day, Di. And everyone else, have a good night.
If you're living in the crunch, my mom.
She's in Australia.
I know she Australia.
Okay, yeah. So have a great one. And join me tomorrow for World Watercolor Month. It's our regular Monday. Monday and Wednesday is the normal day outside of July. But for July, I'm going live every day because it's Wonderful World Watercolor Month. All right, guys. Thank you. And y'all know what? I do appreciate you because you could be doing something else, but you came and hung out with us. Bye.